Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding dogs. So the dogs community has been absolutely killing it with the support, guys. So continue supporting, and of course, you will see the continuation of these updates. And I did ask, of course, over the course of the last few updates, whether or not you guys want to see more updates. And the feedback has been absolutely amazing. You guys want to see more updates, so you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button if you have not done so already, and I will bring you guys a continuous daily updates regarding dogs. But anyhow, looking across the market, you are seeing some coins that are actually up. Meanwhile, some coins are actually down. So pretty much you could look at it from a 50-50 standpoint. More coins actually in the red rather than the green. You are looking at dogs down about 15.2% over the course of the last 24 hours alone. This is one of the projects, of course, that has seen a breakout over the course of the last 2 days, to be specific. And if you watch my original dogs update, I mentioned that it's looking like dog is wanting to break out, and we actually did see that move actually ended up happening. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening right now, specifically for the price, and of course what is yet to come. So before I get into it, guys, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So in terms of the market rank for dogs, it's currently ranked at the top 106 spot in the cryptocurrency market rankings. Price is 0.00127, down 15% pretty much in Bitcoin and USD comparative. Market cap, believe it or not, you're seeing almost about a 15 to 16% drop within its price over the last 24 hours. But still, the market valuation for dogs is still ranging at the $650, not $650, $650 million, and pretty much ranging quite strongly around that range. Again, it speaks for itself. We are seeing so much volatility within the crypto markets. So aside from dogs right now, the broader market, if you've been following the channel over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks, to be specific, we're seeing insane amount of volatility, and some analysts are projecting that this could continue leading up to the election itself. And of course, we know what happens when that does tend to happen. A lot of fake outs, and we've seen that. We've seen a fair share of that. And again, as of now, dogs, considering that, is holding quite well in my personal opinion. But again, it shouldn't really be a surprise factor to anyone, because it has been listed on all the major centralized exchanges, and that itself is a huge plus point in a lot of people's eyes. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening in terms of its price and what we could be expecting. So I want to take a look at the broader meme coin market. So the broader meme coin market is currently worth totally at about 41.2 billion, and you can see dogs is actually trending right now on coin market cap and on CoinGecko, depending on what you use. Pretty much it is trending everywhere right now, and you can see this for yourself. If you're looking across the market right now, pretty much everything seems to be down right now over the last 24 hours. But if you're looking at dogs, obviously it hasn't even been listed for a week, so you can't really see the weekly reaction to dogs. But as of now, considering that this is a brand new coin that has just gotten listed about 2 days back, its price action is actually not bad at all. And you guys know on this channel I keep it 100% realistic. If I were seeing bearish signs, I would be 100% realistic with you and tell you that. But as of now, considering that this project is new, of course, when Bitcoin sees volatility the way it has been seeing right now, we see like multiple different retests above this key resistance, but actually never managed to stay above there. So of course, this really tells you a lot of manipulation happening for the crypto market. So when that does tend to happen, altcoins do get to be impacted. But considering dogs right now, due to the fact that it has been listed, it has gained that much hype factor, of course that is playing a huge plus point for dogs itself. I think if it was a brand new meme coin, on the other hand, exactly the way it launched, maybe even if it did have utility but was not listed on these major centralized exchanges and not having the hype factor that it has, I don't think the price would have been holding this strong. But speaking about the price, let's take a closer look at the Bitcoin dominance first. So you can see this for yourself, guys. Bitcoin dominance is literally on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. So nothing has changed in terms of the dominance index itself, and I do believe the dominance index will actually end up hitting a new yearly high, going into September. And if you're looking at BTC on the other hand right now, Bitcoin is having a little bit of a hard time, claiming back above this key resistance. I've continuously spoken to you guys about this key resistance as to how important it is, and as of now, you're seeing continuous rejections above there. So again, we're not out of the woods yet for the price of Bitcoin in the grand scheme of things. If you're looking at the bigger picture, we're still, in the danger zone, in my opinion. And you guys probably wondering, why would I say it's in the danger zone? It's in the 23.6 fib zone, because of course, the confirmation level that I've set for myself is at $64,000 for me to turn bullish on the broader market. And of course, that's not the case right now. But let's take a look at, dogs, considering what we have just discussed. And again, this is the daily time frame. You can't really do technical analysis on the daily time frame. So, let's switch it to the hourly time frame and really understand what's going on. So something very interesting has played out. So of course, number one is, this initial breakout. And again, if you watch my first ever dogs update, I spoke about, the potential of this actually happening were quite high. And, it didn't really surprise me the fact that, dogs actually went up 36.9% after I made that update. And again, you can go watch that. But after that, we know what happened with the broader market. Bitcoin literally went from $64,880 all the way down to that retest at 57.8. That is quite a large drop. That's something that obviously you need to consider. And of course, even though dogs is a new coin, it's not going to have an exception. It's going to react to that momentum itself. So pretty much how you want to look at it is, let's say you have done your due diligence research and you understand how meme coins are. At the end of the day, I don't care what anyone tells you, how much utility this thing has. You need to treat this as a meme coin. And I know people tend to, emotionally get attached to their coins, but trust me, guys, you don't want to be getting emotionally attached to your coins. So if you've done your due diligence research, you understand the risk factor, of course, and are still wanting to, pick up and dollar cost averaging into dogs, and you were kind of kicking yourself just literally 24 hours ago when it was sitting at 1685. Well, the re-entry is literally back right now. And this should tell you something, not the fact that, it's a great time to be, accumulating or dollar cost averaging and compared to, this move that we have seen. What this should be telling you is, meme coins can go up quite fast, but at the same time, the drops can be quite fast as well. So if you want to look at it from its yearly high, some people consider this a yearly high, and I do as well, because of course I don't consider the wicks, these massive wicks that initially obviously occurred due to the listings. I don't occur that an all-time high. I think the all-time high for dogs was at the 1677 zone. Since then, though, the price has actually dropped about 24.38%. And again, we need to understand the significance of this. But pretty much look what's happening. That key resistance. And again, it's really hard to do technical analysis on these projects that have just launched. But based on what you're looking at on the hourly time frame, this resistance that it has built up for itself over the course of the last 48 hours, that exact place is actually coming as a level of support for it right now. So of course we got to look at it from that point of view. But in terms of its price, appreciation, I do believe, of course, Bitcoin needs to have a low amount of volatility for this to really have, that move that I'm anticipating. Reason why I'm, number one, even thinking of, a move is due to the fact that, Pepe and Bohm. I'm going to keep saying that till the end because they had a very similar listing, pattern. And they got listed on all the centralized exchanges, pretty much, right, at the gate out. And of course, having massive amounts of communities, which of course dogs has for itself as well. So, in terms of all that, the price appreciation doesn't really surprise me if it were to do that. And again, we saw that right in front of our eyes just yesterday alone. And I do believe that, this will crack past $1 billion market valuation and start heading towards, the 1.2 to possibly even 2 billion. Again, that is quite a large, prediction to make. Of course, some people are saying 10x, 200x, or 100x. Come on, guys, let's think realistically. I'm just thinking from that standpoint. But let me know down below what you guys personally think. What are your personal projections? We're going to take it one step at a time. But, be very, very careful. understand what you're getting yourself into if you are dollar cost averaging, understand the risk factor involved, and go from there, of course. But yeah, I do personally project that if Bitcoin is able to consolidate a little bit and does not see these massive swings, I could see this heading to these price predictions I have made. But again, at the end of the day, only time is going to tell. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.